Most players think that playing college soccer is simple. You make a video, you send emails, and you hope that someone replies, but that's not how it works. Over the past 4 years, we've helped over 100 players go on to play college soccer and given over 400 players opportunities to play internationally. And the biggest thing that I've realized is there's a massive misinformation gap. Players don't actually understand how recruiting works. If you ask most 16 or 17-year-old players in the US what they need to do to get recruited, they'll say, make a video and just email coaches. And yeah, that's part of it. But even then, most players still don't do it properly. They're not consistent, they're not organized, and a lot of them are completely unrealistic about the level. But it's not entirely their fault. Clubs don't educate players enough, and parents don't fully understand the process. So players are just left guessing. So I think you need to think of it like a job, especially for the parents, because when I speak to a lot of parents, they kind of say, oh, we've been reaching out to coaches, they don't reply, I'm not really sure what I need to be doing. So if my advice to a parent would be, think of it like a job. You reach out, you make a CV, you make a resume, and then people will go, oh, okay, I respect this, I think the level is good, I think the background is good, I'm going to offer this person a job. The same thing is happening when college soccer coaches are recruiting players. They're looking for the level, they're looking for a CV or a video, and they're looking, where can I interview this person, watch them live and see them play so I know that they're a good fit for my team and my culture. The players who get the best attention have the best profiles, the best highlight video, and they're going to the biggest tournaments across the country to get seen live. So here's what most players don't realize, that the coaches know where the best players are. The coaches aren't guessing how to find them, where to find them. They know where they are and they're going there to watch. So for an example, MLS Next Fest, ECNL showcases, they have their own ID camps. These are where the best players are going to be so they can watch them live and take a judgment call. Because coaches are looking for top players, playing at a top level, top club, top league. That's how they're going to find them. They're not randomly searching for players. Coaches recruit from MLS Next, ECNL, other top club environments, their own camps, referrals, agents, people that they trust, international players, and the transfer portal. And most importantly, they're watching players live. And yes, highlight videos matter, but live evaluation is a big part of it. The biggest factor in recruiting is where you play. You might not like it, but it's really important. Coaches go where the best players are. MLS Next and top ECNL teams, specifically in the US. That's where they're watching players. If you're not in those environments, you need to work harder to get exposure or have a standout profile. So there's a big debate about this, about MLS Next and ECNL. I'm personally an agent for undiscovered players that might not be playing MLS Next or ECNL. And it's a big effort to go and find these players, and you have to be really proactive and you have to really go and make an effort to find them. But top Division 1 schools, they're not making that type of effort. They have enough players reaching out to them. If you're a top 10 player in the country, that's when you have ACC, Big Ten, these types of schools reaching out to you. If you're not in those club environments, you've got to be the one going and finding those coaches. And then it's the timeline, like when do you need to start this? Because a lot of players say, oh, I'm waiting for the right moment, I'm waiting for my highlight video to be better, I've got a few games coming up and I want to get some better clips from that. There is no better time than right now. There is so many more players that are ahead of you, so you need to get started now. I would say the ideal time is your freshman, sophomore year to get organized. The big part of this is just being organized. A lot of players don't know when they last spoke to a coach. A lot of players don't know what they last said to the coach, what the coach told them. They're like, oh, I think he told me a couple of weeks ago that I should go to the camp. They haven't got the camp saved. They don't know when the camp is, where it is. They were going to send an every touch video from their last game, but they forgot what they were saying and they didn't have a to-do list. Now, when you are 15, 16 years old in these types of ages, it's very difficult to be organized and have a to-do list, but some players get it and some players don't, and the players that get it are the ones that are successful. Junior year, you need to be intentional about the actions that you're taking, going to camps, being in the best team environments to go and play at the highest club level, and communicating properly and being very clear with what you're asking the coach. When you're a junior, you need to ask the coach for a phone call. If a coach is never giving you a phone call, he is not going to spend time recruiting you. You can send 100 emails back and forth on a thread and you will build a better rapport having one phone call with the coach. So it's very important to ask for phone calls to these coaches. And then senior year is just about having leverage, making decisions and applying pressure. If you can say in your senior year, hey coach, I've been speaking to these 5 guys, they're about to offer me, or if they have offered me already, where's the offer? Instead of the coach having pressure on you being like, okay, that guy's got no offers. You need to be the one with leverage in your senior year. And what you actually need is to be good enough, is to be the best player on the pitch. It's all well and good sending emails, reaching out to coaches, but if you are not the best player on your team, it's going to be very difficult for you to play college soccer. You need to be consistent, you need to play at a high level, you need to have full game film, you need to have physical ability, and you need to have a really strong highlight video, because a coach is going to get respect for you from watching your highlight video for the first 30 seconds. And we could make a whole video about highlight videos. Best clips in your first 30 seconds. Don't show you playing on bad fields where it looks like a low level. Show a good level and a good intensity, and have some context at the start of the video. Level, stats, what position that you play, what's your phone number or your email, so I can contact you. And the outreach is where most players get things wrong. So emailing works, but you need to be smart. Keep your email simple. I see so many emails that are a whole book and it's overwhelming. I don't have time to read the whole thing, and sometimes the highlight video is not even there. And in the email, you just need to tell me the level you play at, a highlight video link, your position, something about the school, where I can see you play. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. That's all I need to know. And then if your highlight video is good enough, I'm going to reply to you. And everyone is emailing the coach, so you need to be different. Something that I recommend to a lot of players to do is go on Instagram, go on the roster, find someone in your hometown, find someone that you know, or someone you think that you would be fine sending a message to. Maybe they play a similar position to you. Go on Instagram, send them a message. Hey, this is my video. Do you think your coach will like it? Players, a lot of the time, are the best recruiters. The coach trusts the player, and the player is obviously seeing the coach every day saying, hey, this player reached out to me, here's a video, I think you should take a look. Another thing is LinkedIn. Players do not use LinkedIn enough. All of the coaches are on LinkedIn, and I can tell you now, they do not get as many LinkedIn messages as they do get emails. And most importantly, if the coach doesn't give you a phone call or doesn't have time for you, he's not interested and you need to move on. And the next thing is a reality check. So you need to be realistic about your level. I think all players that are serious about college soccer should have Division 1 as the goal. That should be the goal. But you don't have to go directly to Division 1. With the transfer portal now, you need to go Division 3, Division 2, junior college, prove yourself, and then have a bridge to the next level. College coaches are taking players that they trust from proven levels. If you want to play Division 1, amazing, fantastic. Go and watch a Division 1 game live in person. The amount of players I speak to that say, yeah, I want to play D1, and I say, have you been to watch a Division 1 game live in person? And they say no, is amazing. It's outstanding. If you've not been in person to watch a game live, how do you know if you're at that level? And look at the roster, where are they coming from? Are they coming from the same club level as you? Are they coming from the same area as you? Have they got the same background as you? If you go on YouTube and look at their highlight video, how does it look to yours? This is how you can have a reality check if you're ready to play at that level. And then ask yourself, why do you want to play college soccer? Understand your why. Is it because you want to post on Instagram that you play D1 and show your friends? Is it for the lifestyle of going partying, making friends at a big party school? Is it for a specific major and you're really academic and you really want to be focused on this? Is it to go pro? Is it for your education? Because college soccer will use you, and you need to use college soccer to your advantage. And if you understand all this early, you're much further ahead than all of the other players. It's really important to be smart about college soccer, to understand your why, and to be smart about your doing this. It's very overwhelming, but simply put, you need to have a good video, you need to reach out to as many coaches as possible, and you need to ask for help and be curious. My biggest piece of advice to young players, and even parents watching this that are trying to go and play college soccer, ask a lot of questions. If you are wanting to play college soccer, I'm assuming that you are playing at a high level and that people in your club or your team have experience in this, and they know so many things that I don't know, that you don't know, are going to help you get to the next level. So ask questions, be proactive, and be curious, and you'll be successful.